What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So Smash Ultimate has been out for a few days now and I am loving it. I hope you guys are too. But so far I have one big complaint and I'm not alone. A lot of people have noticed that there's a considerable amount of input lag from the controllers and it can get pretty bad. Another YouTuber, Gigaboots, did a very in-depth comparison and concluded that this game has the most input lag of any Smash game by about 20 milliseconds or so, which is a little more than a frame. So there's 60 frames in a second, and while that's not huge, it definitely isn't great. So I would definitely recommend you check out that video. He put in a ton of work, and link to that is in the description. Now, for most people, 20 milliseconds shouldn't be game-breaking, but it can be a little frustrating as you already have to get used to a new game, and having to worry about a little more input lag is not ideal. Fortunately, there are a few things you can do to hopefully minimize the input lag and make the gameplay a little bit better overall. The first thing you definitely need to check out is if your TV or monitor has a game mode. Now, your screen is different than mine, probably at least, so I can't go into too specific of details, but go into your picture settings, find out if there's any type of game mode. Now, what does this do? Well, TVs will try and give you the best picture it can to aid in your viewing experience, but turning on game mode will minimize the post-image processing that it does and gets the image to the screen as fast as possible. Now, this will probably give you an extra 5 milliseconds or so, maybe even more, and so while that is small, it will make it a little bit more similar to Smash 4 if you played that game without game mode on. Now, if you were able to buy a monitor specifically for gaming, you will definitely notice less input lag than if you're playing on a traditional TV monitor. Now, I don't really expect most people to shell out $300 or $400, but you never know. The next thing you should try is turn your Switch on and off. Some people have reported that some of their lag was fixed when doing this, but I personally didn't really notice much difference, but it really can't hurt to try, especially if you always put your Switch into sleep mode instead of turning it off fully. You can do this by holding the power button for about 5 or so seconds, going into power options, and then turning the Switch off. Now, the last thing you should try, which definitely helped me out, is setting the controller sensitivity to high. Now, while it might be a little bit of a placebo, I noticed a huge difference personally. So to change this, you want to go into Smash, go to Modify Controls, go to your character name, go to the controller that you're using, and in the bottom left corner, in Other Settings, click on that, and go to Stick Sensitivity. Now, normally it's at normal, but if you set it to high, you should be able to notice a difference. Now, stick sensitivity is basically how much you need to move the stick before the game registers it as an input. Setting it to high means it'll do that a little bit earlier than if it was on normal or low. Now, some people actually said they prefer having the stick sensitivity on low, so really I just recommend messing around with it and seeing what you like. I definitely prefer setting it to high, and I think most of you guys will too. After you do that, go into Test at the bottom here and see if you like the inputs any bit better. Hopefully you will. I definitely did, and really think that it will help a lot of you guys out as well. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I've gotten about 400 subscribers in the last month or so, which is huge for me, so I want to thank you guys so much for the growth of this channel. I plan on starting a series on how to get into competitive Smash Bros with Ultimate, so let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that and what type of videos you would want. I plan on putting a lot of content out for this game, so look forward to seeing a lot more. Thank you again for watching. Peace.